Hello, Laugh Out Loud Comedy. My name is Skylar Beirne. I came across your listing on Backstage and I thought, my friends and my mom sometimes think I'm funny. They really think I'm funny when I quote John Mulaney, but I'm sure I could come up with something on my own, so why not give it an audition? So, here's the 5 to 8 minute video all about myself, and I am great about talking about myself. I could do it for hours. That's why I go to therapy. But I'll keep it short and sweet to kind of what I'm dealing with right now. So I need to learn how to have self-control in public. You see, when I was a kid, all these embarrassing things would happen to me. I went to one of those Catholic schools and we would go to church like once a week, sweltering hot into church every time. So I would faint. I'm very prone to fainting, always have been, always will be. There was the times, not only in middle school, but also in high school where I threw up in the hallway. I was that kid. I was once pantsed, at recess. Some girl pulled my pants down. That was great. I had my 7th grade crush confront me and tell me I looked like a horse. So that's always fun. So basically, I've been publicly humiliated a lot throughout my life. Not to mention countless acting auditions where I've been abruptly stopped and said, "Thank you, move along, we don't want you." So I'm pretty used to being, like, beaten down a little bit. So now the problem is I have no shame with anything at all. One time I was at the New York Comic Con with my family, and this is the beginning of the slippery slope. I was at the New York Comic Con with my family, and my brother really wanted to get into this video game panel, and all of a sudden I was just like, I don't get these fucking rules. Why can't this kid go to school for video games? Oh my god, my mom was fucking pissed, let me tell you. She was like, at tear point, she was so embarrassed by me. And I was kind of just like, what? Like, it works in the movies, like, maybe someone will let him in if I make enough of a scene. And it kind of just, like, spiraled out of control from there. Now I'm 20. I am a sophomore, a rising junior now in college, which is insane. Never thought I'd make it this far. I mean, like, living-wise. Like, I definitely thought I was, like, 10 years old, I had my age crisis, and I thought I was going to be dead by 17, like, convinced. But I'm alive, I'm still here, still breathing, still kicking, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm thriving. I've suffered from anxiety and depression for a majority of my life, and I'm finally on medication that suits me very well. But I go around school and people will be like, "How are you doing today?" And I'm like, "Ugh, I just had another depressive episode last night, and I really wanted to just, like, throw myself off the building this morning, but then I took my Cymbalta and I'm fine." What are you on? Are you on duloxetine too? Are you on Zoloft? You're definitely a Zoloft bitch right now. I'm Cymbalta all the way. Klonopin. You want a Klonopin? I got a Klonopin if you need an extra Klonopin. My doctor says I'm not supposed to give them out, but I'll give them out if you need an extra Klonopin, Kind of like that. Or, like, I'm at the prime age for going out and meeting boys and sex and all that stuff. I'm a 20-year-old virgin. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm a 20-year-old virgin. A nice man approaches me in the bar and immediately I'm like, "Ah, you're one condescending motherfucker, aren't you? Move along, move along." Or I look this way and I'm like, "Oh, you have the IQ of a 14-year-old, okay. Keep walking, keep walking." Or someone else comes along and I'm like, "You're a Cancer? Get the fuck out of here, I'm a Scorpio, I don't want to talk to you." So it's like shit like that, like, kind of like, I will say things that people don't find appropriate, and don't get me started on the singing. I will sing, and my friends hate it. Suddenly, we'll be on the street, completely sober. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're on the Upper East Side, nothing but businessmen and Lululemon moms. "Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Skylar shot, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Please stop, Skylar, Mama. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. I'm gonna kill myself." And so, like, it's like that. Or my favorite party trick is singing the high note in the title song of The Phantom of the Opera. Yes, that's right. I will get drunk and sing opera. I will get, not drunk because that's illegal, of course, but you know. The kids these days, they're doing their jewels and their vape pens, and you know, it's kind of just better than I'm just like low-key an alcoholic at 20 than addicted to nicotine at 15. Anyways, I will get drunk and all of a sudden I'll be like, ah! My friends are like, Jesus Christ, please stop. Why do we invite you places anymore? That's probably why my last boyfriend broke up with me, is because I was like, oh, I'm just going to say this really embarrassing thing about you in front of all my friends and hope that's okay, because I'm fine with embarrassing myself. I don't care. You could strip me naked and pour soup on me and I'd be like, yes, this is performance art, who cares? Speaking of not embarrassing myself, welcome my mother and my brother into the room. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something that's going to annoy them. Should I sing more opera? Should I hear a yes? Okay.
No, I can't have this. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm using the dog like...
And that's all you need to know about me. I have no shame. And I guess I really don't care about the well-being of others, as long as it's at the expense of myself.